Welcome, Baltz families, to this week's Sunday Storytime. Get ready to mark your calendars with this week's news and coming events, which will be followed by a news story for the week. Can't wait to find out what it is. And the final segment will be our Mindful Minute with Mrs. Papa. Stay tuned. In this week's events at Baltz, students who are returning to campus will come for one day during the week of November 2nd. On November 2nd, all students whose last names begin with A through the letter G will come. On November 4th, students with the last names beginning with H through O will come to school. And on November 5th, students with last names beginning with P through Z will come to school. This schedule also applies to the students who are continuing to learn online. You will be Zooming with your teacher on the days that correspond with your last name.
Los estudiantes que regresan al campus vendrán un día durante la semana del 2 de noviembre. El 2 de noviembre vendrán estudiantes quienes apellidos empiezan con A hasta G. El día 4 de noviembre, apellidos de H hasta O. El día 5 de noviembre, apellidos de P hasta Z. Este horario también se aplica a los estudiantes que continúan aprendiendo en línea.
Arrival and dismissal are changing. To achieve safer social distancing, the buses will now be in the front circle, while parents coming for the car line will enter on the district side and proceed to the back lot.
La llegada y la salida están cambiando. Para lograr un distanciamiento social seguro, los autobuses estarán ahora en el círculo delantero, mientras que los padres que vengan por la fila de automóviles entrarán por el lado del distrito y se dirigirán al estacionamiento trasero.
What time is the school day? The doors open at 8:45 and dismissal begins at 3:40.
Las puertas se abrirán a las 8:45 y la salida comienza a las 3:40.
A note for parents who are picking up walkers, please do not enter the area behind the fence. Do not enter that area, please, while you're waiting for your student.
Una nota para los padres que recogen a los caminantes. Por favor, no ingresen al área detrás de la cerca.
There is no school for all students on November 3rd or November 6th.
No habrán clases el día 3 y 6 de noviembre.
We're having a car parade. Please drive by with your family to wish Mr. Carlisle well on his retirement. It's happening on Saturday, November 7th between 1 and 2 p.m. Drive by, wish him well. See you then.
El sábado 7 de noviembre, de 1 a 2 de la tarde, vamos a tener un desfile de coches en Baltz para desearle al señor Carlisle lo mejor por su jubilación.
Welcome, Baltz families, to another episode of Sunday Storytime. My name is Miss D, and I'm the FCT here at Baltz. Tonight, I will be reading The Word Collector by Peter H. Reynolds. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerome? What did he collect? Jerome collected words. He collected words he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words he saw. Willow, tea shop. Certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the page. Short and sweet words. Spark, bloom, drift, dream. Two-syllable treats. Treasure, motif. Whisper, candid, hover, glimmer. And multi-syllable words that sounded like songs. Guacamole, kaleidoscope, wonderful, geometry, symphony. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. Aromatic, effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Molasses, torrential, Tyrannosaurus rex, smudge. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, Jerome slipped and his words went flying. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Jerome began stringing words together, words he had not imagined being side by side. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved. They delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. Reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for another episode of Sunday Storytime. Good night.
Good evening, Balls Bears, and welcome back to another segment of Mindful Minute. This evening, we're going to be learning about an attitude of gratitude. So, what is an attitude of gratitude? An attitude of gratitude is when you have appreciation and thanks for the good things in your life. Gratitude helps us build positive feelings. Gratitude has also been proven to help shift your attention away from negative feelings. So, when you have an attitude of gratitude, you are more likely to feel happier, to be able to focus more on your schoolwork, and to have happier friendships. Having an attitude of gratitude can help us when we're upset. It's hard to feel angry and grateful at the same time. You can't feel fearful and grateful at the same time. When you express gratitude, your brain automatically releases chemicals that help you feel better. Thinking of specific situations in your life, big or small, that you are grateful for can help your brain and body calm down when you're dysregulated. Remember, your brain can't think about angry feelings and grateful feelings at the same time. So here's the trick. This is a tool that needs practice every day. You have to build up your feelings of gratitude to be able to rely on them when you're upset or dysregulated. Here are some ideas to help you build your attitude of gratitude. Number 1, write in a gratitude journal or make a gratitude jar. At the end of the day, write down 5 things that happened to you that day that you were grateful for. Writing down these feelings of gratitude can really help you be able to see that feeling. Number 2, bedtime thank yous. Before you go to bed, think about 5 things that happened to you today that made you happy and say them out loud. Wow moments. At the end of the day, think of 3 things that wowed you that day. Try to not overlook the simple things, like the laughter of your classmates, your mom's voice, or the smiles of your friends. Number 4, write I notice notes. Simply recognize acts of goodness that you see during the day and write about them or draw them. Number 5, write thank you notes. A big part of gratitude is remembering the important people in your life. So, which one of these activities are you going to try? I hope that you will practice growing your attitude of gratitude every day. See you next week.
Hey guys, it's Miss Persani. Don't forget to like and share this video, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another episode. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, you rock!